So other than the ice box, long time ago we gave up our coffee maker. We now have a coffee percolator. Gave up a microwave. My kids don't even know how to work a microwave, and I know some people think that's horrible, but we have found that it just works better for us. We love, even though, you know, the new terminology in the world for today for being mindful of waste is green. We're not a green family, but we are a family who believes that stewardship is important, that the things we've been given to us, we need to take care of. We do a lot of recycling. Maybe not, we don't necessarily recycle our garbage, but we do a lot of recycling where we don't go out and buy new. We go out and we buy used, or just as in the cupboard I showed you earlier, my husband recycled the lumber. We are mindful in that way. This is a baker's table that they got me for, I believe it was Christmas one year. And yep, I used the breadboard there, the big one. My youngest son made me one year out of some lumber that they had gotten from a sawmill. And it was technically just scrap lumber, and he saw a nice big piece and knew that I was after a breadboard, so he made that for me. When you come over here, you'll see bulk bags of flour and a 5-gallon bucket down there. We buy most of our food in bulk. We keep, because I do we'd eat out very seldom, so I do much baking. We keep most of our food in the 5-gallon buckets there. Back there in the corner, this is an interesting conversation piece here, is a bathtub. And it is a large bathtub, and it's on wheels. It was turn of the century. It was encased in this oak cupboard there. You pull it out just like they did in the old days, and you wheel it over by the stove, and you can see one of my kettles sitting there. That's a way I heat my water. I have another kettle up top there, and then our stove holds 5 gallons in the reservoir, and that's where our hot water comes from for all of our washing. My dishes, if I need hot water for laundry, anything that hot water is in need of, that's where it comes from. That stove, we like to refer to her as heart of the home, because that is what she truly is. She's a workhorse, and she provides meals for our family. She dries our clothes. In fact, in bad weather, whether it's raining or too cold to go hang clothes, you can see a rod up there. I have another one over this way, and we hang our clothes up there to dry around her in the bad weather days. I've had baby goats in here before when they've been born in bad weather, and you know, the mother can't take care of them. I've had chickens and kittens and just about everything you can think of. It's kind of like history coming to life in our home sometimes, and we love it. Other people think it's a little odd sometimes, and other people are fascinated with it. You can see we have a regular faucet on our sink. Our house is not electric free. When we bought it, it had electricity in it, and I have a light up there. But we do like to forego as much electricity as possible. It really started years ago when we started our family and decided that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. We had to economize. So a lot of this came into play. As I said, one thing rolled into another earlier, from a love of history to homeschooling to economics. It just all has blended together for us. Just giving you another view here. There's my bread, the white porcelain bowl there is my bread dough bowl. Coffee grinder there on the cellars, our cellars cupboard. My husband and children made that table for me one year for Mother's Day. They do beautiful work. I know I'm a little biased, but it's true. They do an awesome job. And take you back here to the pie safe my husband just finished. Inside it is, see if if I can get some light up there. Inside it is my collection of sat irons, and yes, I have used them over the years. That is one electric appliance, however, I have a hard time giving up, is my iron. Very convenient. Next best thing to sliced bread, as they say. But I have used those, and they are perfect for the wood stove. And they do work. There is a lot more work to some of this. You have to sprinkle your clothes with water or use your spray bottle, because you can't. Otherwise, it's hard to get the wrinkles out. And I don't know if you ever seen pictures of way back when women doing that and then rolling up their clothes. There was a purpose for that. And the kerosene lamps, they create a different atmosphere in the home. We do have electric lights, obviously, as I showed you, and we do have them in the bedrooms. I'm a little bit hesitant with animals and children to have kerosene lamps in our bedrooms. We like to, for the most part, we like the lamps up on the mounted wall lamps there because of safety issues. We do have a few table lamps that will burn when the conditions are right, but it does create a different atmosphere. It's a slower atmosphere, and it's a mental thing, I think, for a lot of it for our family. You know, we slow down in the evenings, we sit together, we talk, we share stories, we problem solve, and when we turn the electric lights on, our minds change. All of a sudden, you know, we've got things we need to do that either should have been done or could wait till later. We don't slow down the way we do when we light up a kerosene lamp when it's nighttime, and just relax. So I guess that's pretty much the tour of our kitchen, as I keep spinning you around here. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Maybe later we'll be able to give a tour of the rest of the home. We haven't given as much attention to the rest of our home as we have the kitchen. As I said, along with the stove, it's the heart of the home. The kitchen's the hub. We make our daily fare here. We preserve our harvest here. We school the children around the table. We have Bible study and sharing the word around the table. It's our central location in the home, and so it's gotten a lot of our attention for detail. But I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and thank you.